Okay, welcome and thank you guys for joining. So I think this will be my third quarantine race. I've been doing a few other races. Right now Zwift is running a series called the Zwift Classics, and they're relatively short races. I think race time is around 20 minutes, the max. And this one I expect to be maybe a little bit shorter, I don't know. Yeah, so it's for sure gonna be interesting. I'm actually joining the men's category for these races simply because I mainly use these races for a good workout, and at the moment the men's races just have more participants, so it's easier for me to do these races and get that really tactical feeling, because there's much more people joining these races and always somebody or actually a lot of people around my level, so it really pushes me to the limit and also makes it a very tactical race. So I have to be smart, I have to think, I have to use those power-ups wisely. If you guys don't know it, Zwift is like a workout, a training platform, and at the same time it has a really strong feeling of a computer game to it. So during the race, when you cross certain points, you get a power up, and a power up can be anything from a feather, which reduces your weight for climbing. It can be an aero helmet, which makes you more aero. It can be a burrito, which makes you undraftable. It can be a truck with increases your ability to draft on other people, and it can be a ghost icon, and the ghost makes you invisible for 10 seconds. So if you're feeling that you wanna go on the attack, you can hit the space bar and activate the ghost if you have it, and try to get away like that. So it's really all about using those power-ups wisely. And the thing is, people around you don't know exactly what power-ups you have. You only have one at a time, and when you've used it, you'll get another one the next time you cross a certain point on the course. I'm still relatively new to all of this, so definitely I still have a lot to learn regarding the tactics of this kind of racing. But for me, during this quarantine or lockdown time with no racing, doing a little bit of this is actually really great fun, and it gives me some of that race feeling that I don't get in real life at the moment. So that's why I'm doing it. For now I can see we still have 10 minutes to go, and I've been warming up for a little bit now. Today is actually day 3 for me with a really big training load, so I must admit I don't feel that my legs legs are the best this morning, but luckily, yeah, I know in these races, no matter how I'm feeling on the day, there will always be some other people racing around me, kind of on the same level. So even though I don't feel like I have the best legs on the day, I can still get in a really fun and tactical workout. And today's course, I just had a brief look at it. So it's 8 kilometers in total. The first 6 are kind of flat, and then the final is a 2k climb, a really steep climb. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting and definitely very hard. So I think today is really about trying to ride smart and save something for the final, like always. Last time when I raced, I was trying to kind of commentate a little bit throughout the race to explain a bit what was going on. It was pretty tough at times. I am definitely not making any promises that I'll be able to this time, but I'll try. See, as we are getting closer to the start, more and more people are joining. So basically it works like that the sooner you join the event, you will be located at the start line on a stationary trainer, so you can still sit here and warm up. And the sooner you join, the closer to the start line you'll be placed. And yeah, of course it's an advantage to be closer to the front, no doubt about it. Because normally, even though I think in this race everything will really come down to that final climb, the starts of the races are always flat out. So you need to be on your toes and really try to go with the group at the beginning. Because the thing about this is when if the field starts to split up here on Zwift, it's so difficult to try and break away and get back to the front group. Almost impossible. I can see somebody's asking a question. Yeah. So, like I said, at the moment we have no real-time racing, real-life racing. So doing these Zwift races for me is a really, really fun, motivating way to break up, daily life and training in general, just to find some motivation, because at the moment there's so much uncertainty, and if you just kind of give into that uncertainty, it can be really tough. So trying to keep yourself busy with minor stuff on everyday basis, that helps me for sure. Okay, I can see we have 3.5 minutes to the start. Joining now. That's good to see. It for sure will make for a fun race, definitely. So I think in the race, if you wanna watch me, I will be wearing something a little bit similar to this, a very red jersey and black shorts and a white helmet. So I should be easy to spot. I don't think I'll be keeping that polka dot jersey that I'm wearing right now. Somehow I was warming up just before the start, and I got a KO in the world that I was warming up in. I would imagine I'm not keeping that for this race, but I don't know. So I'll either be wearing that jersey or a very red and black jersey. Okay, I will stop talking a little bit because I need to catch my breath before the actual start of the race. But just watch it and enjoy, and you can watch what I'm doing, and then you can evaluate a little bit on that. Like I said, I'm very new to this, so if anyone has some good tips, please don't hold back. Okay, so I will get myself ready. We have 1 minute to the start, and I expect a full gas, all out kind of start. Seconds to go. 15, and now it's time to work hard. but I must say, now I know how it feels. Oh, it is brutal. It was basically all about like who could time trial up that last 2K climb, because if you played it smart, you could draft all the way in the bunch to the final climb, and then basically just open up from there. I was talking about those power-ups that normally you get in races, but actually for some reason, I don't know why, there were no power-ups in this race. So it was less tactical, because people couldn't use the power-ups to try and make an attack before the actual climb, or use, for example, a featherweight on the climb. So it was a very honest race in that regard, and definitely a race that suits the super climbers, because it was going up like 15-16%, which is crazy steep in real life. I remember I was doing a few road races last year, the Strike Yankee, Flesh Vallon, and those races had very similar finish, just massive kicker kind of climb in the end, not as long as this one, but definitely as steep. And yeah, in real life it looks like those finishes suit me quite well. Yeah, but this is Zwift, and I'm joining the men's race. But it was really fun. It was really fun. And for me, during this time with no real life races, doing this is such an easy way to get in a little bit of intensity in the training, because yeah, going out, you have to, well, let's admit it, for me living in Denmark, I can train outside, but I have to do it a lot by myself. So, you know, I can't have someone, well, I can have Thomas, my boyfriend, pacing me in the intervals, but I can't really, you know, go out there and ride with other people, and definitely not go out and do something that is that's a risk to myself, because right now we need to save the hospitals and the healthcare systems for those who really need it. So yeah, this kind of events are definitely a good alternative for me.